Hey guys. Praying from Quebec. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Alright, so real quick. I mean, some of y'all know, but some of you are about to find out that I believe in Jesus. And it took me a while to get there. So if you don't believe in Jesus, I understand that you got some work to do on yourself, no matter where you're at, no matter what religion you are. I respect you because I think the message that we carry, everybody can agree and get on the same page. And that's why nobody wants to talk about it. So I'm not going to get into all that right now. You're just going to have to go back if you're just watching this video. But God bless you. And if you don't know who God is, I didn't either. So I'm not tripping off you, and I'm not beating you up for that. I appreciate you. If you still do pray for us or send us positive vibes or whatever you feel, but I don't agree with witchcraft. I don't agree with light workers. I don't agree with Satanists. I don't agree with that type of stuff. So, you know, that not so much. Hold on one second. Maine. Wow. Thank you. Much love to you too. It's crazy. Guys, this is never the way that it was supposed to go. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. But, yeah, no new age crap. I don't do that. Exactly. This was never supposed to go this way. I got a few things to say, and I need you guys to listen close. We might keep cutting out right now. So if we do, I need to come back on here. But can you guys hear me clear? Can everybody hear me clear? We're on like 3 different platforms right now, so can you hear me clear? Whichever one's gonna work, because one is not working. Yes, thank you. All right. I'm having issues with shit. Hold on one second. And by the way, I do believe in Jesus, and I do believe He's not done with me yet. Hence the reason why we're here. So, just gonna have to hang in with me. It's about to be one hell of a ride. We've been riding for a little bit, right? It's about to get worse. Way worse. Hold on one second. Okay. So, real quick, I don't know if y'all can see me, and I don't know if you guys are looking extremely closely, but I need you to read between the lines right now. Okay? I need you to understand where I'm coming from right now, because in a minute, it won't be like this. And it may take a minute before it is again. If it is again, I don't doubt it. But I need you guys to really hear me. So if you're having trouble watching this, find another platform that is being streamed on right now and listen to it again, because I really need you to hear me. Can you just say it? That's the fucking problem. The problem right here is the patience. Because I don't know how much it takes for you guys to see that we not fucking playing with you. But if I say I'm gonna fucking do something, don't you think by now I'm gonna do it? This is the reason. Hold on one second. Can I get a moderator, please? Admin, And I'm not anybody special. When I say that, everybody's like, oh my God, she's gonna get a moderator. I just need one of the angels helps that actually want to help and they ask to help. I'm nobody special. Admin, can y'all please help me out with, there you are, I see you. I just tuned in. Okay. So let me let you know something. Juicy Jules, you need to have some damn patience. Okay? I understand you just tuned in. But what you're just tuned into is I'm a trafficking survivor and we're talking about something hella serious and it's not a joke and it's reality. I need you to breathe for a minute. And when you just walk in here, maybe you need to take a seat, listen with your heart and not with an intention to reply or be an asshole, okay? So, and I'm not saying that you were an asshole, but that response right there is not going to get you anywhere on this platform, okay? So just give us a second. Trying to have patience, trying to work on being my mama. That's my dream one day. But right now I'm not. So just don't try me, okay? Don't try me. All right. So there's a lot of stuff that's about to happen. No, I was totally an asshole. So sorry. You know what? See, there it is right there. That's perfect. We good now. I'm Gucci. Thank you. I appreciate it. Just give us a second. Give me a second. Okay, because I'm not the type of person that just blows hot air. And you just gonna have to sit down and take a minute to find that out about me. But if you can give me a second to explain, I'll explain that to you. If you can give me a few more minutes, then you'll really get to see it from start to finish. And actually, that's what's about to happen. I need you 90s to understand that, and if you 70s too, that just got on here. I call people 90s. You'll have to go back and see why. I was in chemistry class when we got pushed out of our home. So I'm not going to explain all that right now because I got a lot to do and I got to go. So, the series is coming out. And you guys know that we were working on filming. I do things a certain way because I always stay steps and steps and steps ahead. Did y'all check out the fact that when we came back on and said accidental fires, did you know that the Stonehenge is on fire? Why don't you take a look at a post my mom did right before the fact? But anywho, I'll repost that. But I wonder where it came from. Not psychic. My thing is the series is about to come out and we're about to start from start to finish. We're going to do a slight recap for people like the people that are just walking in right now. Okay? Just walking in right now and you're like, I don't know what the hell she's talking about and can she just say it? No, it's not that easy. And if it was that easy, it would have been said already by so many other people who are collecting money for it. We're not making a dime for what's about to happen. If anything, we are about to go through absolute hell for what's about to release again. We already go through hell. And there's people who are like, how are y'all? I'm going to have to stop Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, please move over because I got to stop Facebook because it's not working. We have gone through absolute hell already. And there's some people who are like, how are you guys able to talk to us? How is this able to happen? How is this? How is that? We're about to answer a lot of questions, but you're going to have to do the digging too. You're going to have to take the time to do the research and do the digging too, because we can't spoon feed you everything. There's not enough time. Literally. There's not enough. I don't know. We barely started scratching, picking at the surface. And it's almost been 2 years that we've been pushed out of our home and in this car. Okay. What's about to happen right now? I don't know. I don't know what normal is going to be and if there's going to be a minute for it. I'm going to turn off my comments for a second because I want you guys to hear me. Ignorant people are going to be very disturbed by what they're about to see. So let me help you out. A lot of people are about to get really mad. A lot of people are about to get defensive over their idols. A lot of people will be so sick to their stomach they don't even know which way to turn, to throw up or to shit or to run first, okay? A lot of people are about to be so angry they can't even see straight when you finally realize who you're looking at and what you actually see. A lot of people are so confused and hungry for truth that you're about to be full, over full of what you're about to get. I don't give a damn anymore about who doesn't agree. I don't care about the secrets that are hidden. I don't give a damn about who framed who or the reason why somebody faked their death. I don't give a shit. What you fail to realize is I was a child. I have been a trafficking survivor, satanic ritual abuse survivor, MK Ultra survivor, military experiment survivor, CPS survivor, and so many more since 3 months old. Do you honestly think that I give a shit about who framed who and the reason why they did what they did and put me in the middle and played me as tug of war and their punching bag so somebody could get a paycheck? Dead or alive? I don't care. There is nothing that anyone could ever say to me to change my mind on that. My mother is sitting right here. She's my twin. If you haven't seen her, go check out my profile. She's sitting right here. I'm not turning the camera right now because I can't. But yeah, she's my twin. I don't need any more answers. I don't want any more answers. And I changed my last name for a reason. The information that I'm about to give you guys, you think that I want money. You think that I want notoriety. You think that I want fame, fortune, or anything with your last name. I don't fucking care and I don't want it. Never have, never will. What I want is for people to see the truth. What I want is for my friends that have died and for those who are still stuck and for those who are still just as fucking confused as I was to get the hell out of the life that they're in. That's what I want. I want people to stop sleeping and I want people to wake the hell up to reality. That's what I want. I know that we can't save the world and I'm not trying to. But I damn sure will try to do my best to go back for at least one. That was my promise, and I will damn sure keep it, even though I'm late. I'm late for myself, I'm late for my friends, and I'm about to change that. You guys have sat with us for damn near 2 years, some of you. A lot of you are just walking into this and you're like, I don't even know what's going on. When the first release happens, it is a recap. It's going to help you catch just a little bit up to date of what the hell is happening and what you've missed. The countless times that my pimps have come out of the woodwork. The countless times I've given you guys information just a little bit. And guess what? We get hell. We get ran out of a place. We get ran off the road. We get pulled over state by state by state by the Brotherhood Freemason cops because they know my former last name. And they also know what clients are guilty from the precinct that traffic children. Law enforcement remembers me. So many of them brought the tapes out of my surrogate's closet of me being abused, of my other sisters being abused, of the sexual abuse, of the cleaning agents, and of the medications over the counter that was poured down everybody's throat so you can go to sleep so you wouldn't fight back so hard. People really think that I don't remember because you think that you drugged me enough. You think that you silenced me enough. You think you beat me enough. You think you broke me enough. Nope. I say it a lot, I'm broken. I am. Not denying that at all. So many pieces. But y'all about to get cut on these parts. It's your turn. And I'm not promoting or inciting any violence. This whole thing is being recorded for quality insurance purposes. We have been documenting everything since the day that somebody thought that we were stupid. You know, the day that somebody thought they were going to come in my house. They were going to kill my mother and my grandmother. They were going to take out all of my animals and they were going to take me back, which was their plans. I stay always 10 to 20 steps ahead of somebody because I've learned that. I've learned that I can't trust anybody. Anyone. So the only thing that I do always, because of everything that I've been through, is I always stay ahead of somebody. If I'm asking you a question, I already got my answer. If I'm implying something, I already know what the fuck I'm talking about. If I'm telling you something as a rhetorical question, I'm basically telling you to look out for it. I'm not trying to sound like I know every damn thing, because I don't. I wish I didn't go through the things that I did. And I wish I didn't have the things that I'm capable of to do. I wish that I could go back. I wish my mom that's sitting right next to me got me as a baby, because I wouldn't be the person that I am today. But at the same time, shit needed to happen the way it did. And it needed to play out the way it did. Again, do y'all not realize that if I've been saying time is running out and I'm about to do something, you don't think that I'm going to do it? You think I'm playing with you? You think I'm bluffing? Do you really think I'm bluffing? Honestly. And if you don't know about me, you better find out. Go find out. Do your research. Because I don't want you to take the words that I'm saying and just take them as gold. I don't want you to just take what I'm saying and, oh, Alice said it and Shelly said it, so it gotta be true. No. How the fuck should you trust us? Trust yourself. Do something about what's going on. Do y'all notice that the world is falling apart? More than it ever has. Do you notice that sex trafficking is starting to become a topic? More than it ever has. More than any truth teller that has owned an account for over 5 years will tell you. More than one that collects money from you to tell you that it's for a fundraiser, a Patreon, a membership, subscription fee. Give me $5.99, just a little bit more for the truth. How much information are we giving you? How much of it is actually work? How much of it is aged well? Compared to who else you know? I'm not honking my own horn, but fucking toot toot. Auga. Y'all ain't noticed by now? Do you not think that this is not just about sex trafficking? This is more than just about sex. We are not in this car just because of sex. That's the easy part. That was the completely easy part, unfortunately. I took a little long. Too long. What's about to happen, we will not get a moment's rest from. We won't. Once it drops, we will not have a moment of peace. Once it drops, we are in more danger than we are right now. Once it drops, we got a bigger target on our head than we have ever had in our life, because it's the truth. And we gon' actually this time, never, ever, ever does it go my way. Ever. Somebody will always offer something, and then it always backfires when people see the exact truth. It never goes my way. It's never went my way. And now I'm about to make sure that I do anything fucking possible to make sure that y'all know the truth before anything happens to us. It's going my way. And we're running out of time. And the only thing that I gotta ask you is, at this point, is what the fuck are you gonna do? All of you. All of you have to make a choice. What are you gonna do? And then after you know everything that you could know, after you know the bit that you need to fit together a lot of the puzzle, what are you gonna do? What choice are you gonna make? Because sitting from your couch and resharing it is not gonna do a damn thing. Don't you see that? Putting the responsibility on somebody else and you expecting a white knight shining armor to come and do something ain't gonna do a damn thing. So what are you gonna do? What choice are you gonna make? What are you gonna say to your children? What are you gonna say to your grandchildren? And if you could, what are you going to say to yourself if you ever get into a situation like this? Because trafficking has no age preference. It has no sexual preference. It has no religious preference. It ain't got no blood type. It ain't got no skin color. They don't give a shit about ethnicity. So by the time you finish picking apart the wars that don't matter, like, I didn't get my vaccine, and Black Lives Matter, but Mexican Lives Matter, Asian Lives Matter, but all lives matter. And by the time you're done with all that shit, There's still a black child that's still being sex trafficked, tortured, abused, and raped. There's still a white child that's been nibbled on like chicken. There's still a Mexican child that's being sold across the border. There's still an Indian child that's being put into a ritual right now because it's legal in their state. There's still a child everywhere, of every race, every religious preference, every blood type, everything. Why you picking apart shit that don't matter? Get your shit together. Because at this point, I'm really wondering, we're not going to be able to tell it all. We're not. We don't have a crew big enough to tell it all. Do you understand what is happening with 90s Nation News? 90s Nation News are everyday angels. There is no money that is going into this. There are no white hats for us. If you are considering, if you think, it depends what your definition of white hats are, because if you consider angels everyday people that get up off their ass and do what needs to be done pricelessly, unconditionally, unflinchingly, and not selfish, then yeah, we working with some white hats. If that's what you want to call them. But if you have this thing in your head about these magic people that's going to come save the day and everything's going to live happily ever after, we're going to hand the evidence over and somebody's going to bust up into a tunnel and take people out, and we're going to go live happily ever after, get our animals back, get our lives back, get our home back. We lived on a beautiful ranch style acre home. Why the fuck would we leave it? Do you know how you feel traveling for more than 4 hours when you're like, get out of the car, I don't want to drive anymore, don't ask me for shit, I ain't going back outside, I don't give a shit if it's for eggs and we ain't got any. We've been in this car. You think we playing with you? Now my next question is I want you to pay attention to how many are going to change their script. How many have used the words that we've used verbatim? How many have twisted it to fit their agenda so they can collect money for it? How many have used my name for clickbait? How many have used my name for backfire? And when it didn't work out for their trending views or promotions, then how many got pissed off? I want you to remember from the beginning how many organizations and foundations came out of the woodwork to call me a liar and to a fraud, a scam, and to torture and to stalk and harass children. Not just my dance children, but special needs children. I'm a special needs choreographer. I'm a choreographer of all ages, and I'm a damn good one at that. And I miss it very much. Okay, so remember all the foundations and the organizations that came forward and harassed and stalked my children. Remember all the people who called us frauds. Remember the ones who threw tantrums over their campaign charity cases because it didn't fall through for them because they couldn't get me close to them. So therefore their campaign charity cases fell through. Remember that one. Remember the ones who needed a little bit of a pat on the back, so they told me I can't help you until Monday. Remember the ones who said I can't do it unless we got some more people online enough to get enough trends and views on a live one night. Remember the people who had conditions for it. Remember the people who said they mishandled my case. I want you to remember the people who did what they did. When you see the series, I want you to remember everything that has happened. It has been 2 long fucking years. And it feels like 10. These angels that have met up with us got stories for decades. And some of them has barely even, talked to us for barely a month. I want you to remember all of that shit. I want you to go back and remember all of that shit. We documented everything. We didn't bark unless somebody, and we damn sure didn't bite unless somebody drew first blood. We backed up. We didn't say a word. We never slung anybody around. We never badmouthed anybody. We never said anything about anybody because we were like, y'all not the ones that we in the fucking ring with. Do you understand that this has been my life since I was 3 months old? This is not a news flash. This is not a joke. This is not a reality show. And before the fact that you met us, shit was still bad. We just couldn't explain it to you. If we would have thrown everything out like we're about to right now, the very first second that you laid eyes on us, you would have kept scrolling and said, this bitch done lost her fucking marbles. All of them. Well, 2 minute knocks to the head by the pimp. There's no way that y'all would have heard us. Shit, I wouldn't have heard us if I was on your side. It had to be done this way. Unfortunately, it had to be done this way. So, when you see it, I want you to remember everything that happened. If something happened to us, God forbid, we are no longer here to speak to you. If we are dead, all insurance will release nonstop, all over the world. It won't stop. If we die, there are many people all around the world that have a dead man switch. Let me say it one more time. I want you to hear me one more time. I'm going to say this slow for those who are in the back row. If we die, we have a dead man switch. If we are dead, that switch flips on. That means that nothing stops dropping until Jesus comes. Because the people who own those dead man switches will never stop fighting until, God forbid, somebody hurts them. And they're prepared for that. They have counted the cost for that. They have set up for that. They have put things in place for that. But at the same time, there's no other way to prepare for that but to call on God. There's no money to get out of the way. There's nobody that can fake their death, and especially us, it don't run in the fucking family. I told you that several times. You need money to do that. You need elite connections to do that. You need to be on the wrong side of the board to do that. I don't give a shit who framed who. I don't give a shit what the fuck you're guilty of. I don't care how you decided to sell your soul. It doesn't work that way. That's called TV mentality. And a lot of people are too stuck in that to realize that your TV is programming you. That's why they're called TV programs. Your TV is programming you to not see the truth. So get your shit together. If you don't realize it by now, you're one of those people that need the warning labels removed off of everything and go ahead and eat the fucking Tide Pods. That's how the fuck I feel. I have been very patient. I have waited 28 years to do what we're about to do. My mom has waited 12. And, see, me, I was down to wait some more. But my mom has patiently and eagerly been waiting to push the fucking button since the day she got me. But I wasn't ready yet. Here we are.